everyone?
Doing great, team. Stay strong. Breathe through it.
Lock those hips out. All right, and 52, I see you.
Katie 79, you're leaning forward. Lean back onto those heels. All right, couple more reps here. Let's do this thing.
Now, here's Chris Wallace with some very special musical guests.
Please welcome Lee Greenwood, the U.S. Air Force Band, and Home Free with God Bless the USA.
If tomorrow all the things were gone, I'd work for all my life, and I had to start again with just my children and my wife. I thank my lucky stars to be living here today, where the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away.
Oh my God.
Cause there ain't no doubt. God bless the USA. God bless the USA. From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, oh, from sea to shining sea. From Detroit down to Houston, and New York to LA, where there's pride in every American heart, and it's time we stand and say, oh, and I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I'd gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. Cause there ain't no doubt of this land. God bless the USA. God bless this country that I'm proud to be an American. Where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless, please bless the
We'll be right back with more Patriot Awards.
This holiday season, choose the longest-lasting AA battery. Energizer Ultimate Lithium. Backed by science, matched by no one.
Grandpa, can you tell me the story again?
Every family has their own unique story. Give your family the chance to discover theirs this holiday season with Ancestry.
Humira patients, this one's for you. You inspired us to make your Humira experience even better with Humira Citrate Free. It has the same effectiveness you know and trust, but we remove the citrate buffers. There's less liquid and a thinner needle with less pain immediately following injection. Ask your doctor about Humira citrate-free, and you can use your copay card to pay as little as $5 a month.
Humira can lower your ability to fight infections. Serious and sometimes fatal infections, including tuberculosis and cancers, including lymphoma, have happened, as have blood, liver, and nervous system problems, serious allergic reactions, and new or worsening heart failure. Tell your doctor if you've been to areas where certain fungal infections are common, and if you've had TB, hepatitis B, are prone to infections, or have flu-like symptoms or sores. Don't start Humira if you have an infection.
Ask your doctor about Humira citrate-free, the same Humira you trust with less pain immediately following injection.
If you can't afford your medicine, AbbVie may be able to help.
You leave in the car, baby.
It's an important time to save. With Priceline, you can get up to 60% off amazing hotels. And when you get a big deal, you feel like a big deal. Priceline. Every trip is a big deal.
I'm the talk of the town. I know you're feeling it now.
Matt's a big old spy.
To the sound. And keep it going, and turn it up loud. I got a good feeling. Yeah.
Transitions. Light under control.
Starting at the tip of my toes. Feeling in my head and my clothes.
Transition Signature Gen 8. Available now in 4 new style colors. Transitions.
We live in a world of fees. Airlines, hotels, food delivery, and especially car dealers all charge excessive last-minute fees. When you want something badly enough, it feels like your only choice is to pay up. But what if you had a choice to take a stand instead? At Carvana, we believe in treating you better. With 0 hidden fees, you can drive off without feeling ripped off. That's what it means to live feelessly.
See yourself.
Welcome back to the mirror.
And know you're not alone. Because this...
Come on, Jesse, one more.
...is a reflection of an unstoppable community. In the mirror.
It is time to get rockin'. It is time to get rollin', telecast style.
With ServPro, our expert cleaning service helps reduce the spread of viral pathogens. Put the certified ServPro Clean Shield in your window and let your customers know that you're committed to a higher standard of clean. For a free quote, visit servpro.com.
The Patriot Awards is sponsored by ServPro, like it never even happened. For more coverage of the event, visit foxnews.com/Patriot Awards.
From all of us here at Fox, congratulations to our recipients, and thank you to our presenters and ServPro, our sponsor. Good night, and God bless.
Good evening and welcome to a genuinely special edition of Tucker Carlson tonight. It's Thanksgiving. We hope you're having a wonderful time with your family. Nothing is more important or happier than spending time with the people you love. We haven't had a lot of chances to do that this year. We've been pulled apart. Many Americans are alone tonight more than any time in our history. A lot has changed in this country, but a lot remains the same, and we should be thankful for that. In a year when cultural vandals and tragically unhappy graduate students set out to destroy virtually everything in sight, from statues of the saints to the very idea of Columbus Day, they haven't gotten Thanksgiving yet. It remains, and there's a reason for that. Americans care about Thanksgiving, and they have for a very long time. Back in 1939, Franklin Roosevelt moved the holiday a week earlier. He said it was an effort to boost the economy during the Great Depression, but it seemed to many Americans weird and undignified, and they mocked him for it. They called Thanksgiving Franksgiving. Congress heard what they were saying and eventually moved Thanksgiving back where it belonged and where it is now. We've been celebrating Thanksgiving on the 4th Thursday of November ever since then. In a time of political upheaval, and this certainly is one, you'll notice that no politician tried to move Thanksgiving or call it Juneteenth, we should be grateful for that. It's an enduring American tradition. At the same time, though, we have to tell you the obvious. We are witnessing fundamental changes in the way this country works. Changes that Congress won't be able to undo simply by voting. And it's not just because the coronavirus came here from Wuhan, China, and upended everything, though it did. It's because our political class has deliberately decided to use this pandemic as a way to gain political power for themselves. We're not speculating about that. It's not a conspiracy theory. They've said so out loud over and over again.
We should not be intimidated when people say, oh, you can't use this COVID crisis, to peddle a solution to climate change. No, we have to recognize the necessity of this moment.
If there is any silver lining in the midst of this terrible, terrible, and unprecedented moment in American history in terms of the economy, in terms of the pandemic, it is that maybe we start rethinking some fundamental tenets about the way our government and society works.
This would be a terrible crisis to waste, as the old saying goes.
This would be a terrible crisis to waste, says Hillary Clinton. Well, if you wondered why Biden kept Hillary Clinton off the campaign trail this fall, that's why. She doesn't care anymore, so she can say what everyone else in the Democratic Party knows, but isn't dumb enough to say out loud. As long as public health bureaucrats are throwing around oxymoronic doublespeak like social distancing and flatten the curve, politicians have the cover they need to empower themselves and their friends. And that's exactly what they've been doing. It's wound up in the form of tyranny. Some of the tyranny's been